say, it's too hard. I overthought a lot of things when it came down to this opportunity. But iMarkets Live is really, anybody can do it. If you set in your mind to really learn the opportunity, you can do it. You learn how to train. It's a skill set that no one can ever take away from you. And I promise you, if you give yourself that opportunity to learn something, to change your life, this is the move to make. So, I'm just the host. I'm not your presenter on tonight, but I want to introduce you to him. That is, he's a great guy. He knows a lot of the information. He really, really, really loves to help people, and that's really what the Retire to 365 movement is about. We are going to retire 1,000 families in 365 days. We're already on track to do that. There's people that are already fired their bosses, so to speak. And if that's going to be you, obviously you're here because you want to do the same thing. So, Mr. Worthy, that's going to be coming up, he's going to share some things with you guys. Have an open mind. One, because if your mind wasn't open, you wouldn't be here. If you weren't looking for an opportunity to change your life, you wouldn't be here. But because you are here, I want you to stay focused through the whole entire presentation. Stay focused on really what you really want in your life. If you want something different, you really have to do something different. Einstein said, do something the same way 1,000 times, it's insane. That's the definition of insanity. Nothing's changing unless you change. So again, Mr. Worthy, come on up, and I want you to share with the people here why they're here and how they can retire in 365 days.
Woo! Give it up for Tasha. It's Weston. Okay, let's give it up one more time for Miss Weston in the house. Appreciate it, Tasha. How's everybody doing? How you feeling? Good. All right. Who had to work today? All right. So, guys, my name is Brandon Worthy. Thank you, Tasha, for bringing me in. We're going to tell you guys about a market, the largest financial liquid market in the world right now. Have anybody heard of Forex?
Me.
All right. Has anybody invested before?
Big time.
Okay. Well, guys, it's 4 ways to actually get paid here in America. All right. You got employee, you got self-employed, you got investor, and you got business owner. All right, and a lot of people in here have been in either of the 4 categories before. All right, now employee is pretty much, you exchanging your time for hours. All right, and then Robert Kiyosaki, if you ever heard of him, he came up with the 4 quadrants. So employee, you're pretty much exchanging, your time for money. And if you don't go to work, you don't get paid. How many people ever missed a day of work? You didn't get paid, right? Okay. So if you're, working a regular job and you decide, hey, you want to retire from that job, you're probably gonna, end up working there another probably 40 years, right? Before you retire. And a lot of us are kind of stuck in the cycle because we were always taught to work a job. When we were in school, we were not taught how to be an entrepreneur. And a lot of our parents are entrepreneurs that are in here. A lot of us was unfortunate to kind of, be taught that. So with this business plan that we have for you guys tonight, we're going to show you how to make money in the Forex market. But I want you guys to understand the 4 quadrants before we get started and move any further. Now, if you ever had a job, you probably wasn't getting paid the money you wished you had gotten paid. So you can give yourself a raise. A lot of people don't understand that. All right. So with you being an employee, you'll probably work for 40 years and then retire off of 40% of the income that you made. All right. A lot of people don't understand that. 90% don't. So we're going to help you guys understand something, and we're going to shed some light into your situation because we want everybody to walk out of here and actually start living your dreams. All right. So with the employee situation, you know your time is going to run out sooner or later. All right? So we have to focus on the future. We have to plan for the future. And in order to plan for the future, it requires us to invest. You got IRAs, 401ks, things of that nature. So as self-employed, it's pretty much a different, route to go other than employee. If you're self-employed, you're pretty much like a real estate agent, an attorney, barber, or hairstylist, right? And if you don't have clients, guess what? You don't get paid, right? So with that being said, you have to steadily put in a lot of hours. Barbers, hairstylists, they work a lot of hours, right? That's a dangerous situation if you're not putting money back to, plan for retirement or anything of that nature. And if you decide to go on a vacation, guess what? You're taking away from, your business. You can't do clients, so you're not getting paid, right? And the only way to really reach financial freedom is to have residual income. We understand that? All right? So, we want to get people on the right side of money. All right? That's the whole purpose of this conversation for Quadrant. We want to get people on the right side of money. So your money is actually working for you and you're not really working for the money. All right? So now on the right side of the quadrant, you have business owners and you have investors. All right? Business owners, you started your own business. You actually get